Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. I am back. I'm ready. I'm good. I'm feeling good today. I did Wild Frost first so that I am fine. Oh, you know what? This is super interesting. I I have said in the past, and I've meant it, I think you should just play basic or sysab. That's not 100% true. I actually think Rush might be worth playing. It's crazy to say, right? But I kind of think Rush is good. And it's rare enough that we just don't really talk about it in terms of streaking. But I want to play this. So I'm going to. I think that this comp is good. No red, but you get double blue. Double blue is really powerful, in my opinion. Now, this does change how the run's going to play quite a bit. And a big reason against this in terms of streaking is unfamiliarity. It's hard to get knowledge with Rush. But we're going to play Add Goblin over Item Poison. Since there's no red, we're going to have no healing, which means that poisoning myself is much worse. And we get Cultist Prodigy, which I think is an okay starting combo. The big value, I mean, Scoundrel is fucking tragic though, to be fair. The big value that we're going to see here, I think I just got kind of fucking griefed. What the hell? The big value that we're going to see out of this combo is that a lot of blues are a lot better. Ace suddenly becomes a lot better. Gast, he still kind of sucks, but Ace is a lot better. However, I might just straight up die to this boar. I think I'm okay. That starting fight was a little scarier than it was meant to be. If this was replacing Prodigy, I think I would. I kind of want to play Berserker here. Caldera is strong, but a little uncertain. I'll go Berserker. It's kind of close though. With no healing, you know what? I'll go Caldera with no healing. I'll talk myself into it. But anyway, with no red, double blue, the blue pool is a little bit better than normal. You can see a lot of good things. I kind of want to go for this chest. Do you think it's worth? Look at that Scorch. Hold. 1 damage here. Scorch here. Okay, so it's one or the other. I think I can let a seed spawn in. What's wrong with that? Nothing, right? Why not? I'm down. The value I'm going to gain here is pretty minor, but the risk is also even more minor, so I'm not afraid. Anyway, the things like Artificer and Ace are going to be quite a bit better, I think, in this curse, is what I'm saying. But having trouble finishing the thought for. Also, I just got fucking griefed again. This is my fault. This is my fault for having these guys here. I was not thinking about it correctly. I was acting like Prodigy was about to lock in and hit mana, and Scoundrel was going to do something. This was the mistake. I should not have locked the 2 damage. That is my B. My B. For sure. Sorry, Prodigy. I won't let it happen again, but I also might just get fucking beat down by this Thorn and embarrassed, which would be real tragic. I think I do want to lock this 5. I should have kept the heavy. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. We're just going to say goodbye to Ruffian here. If I keep the heavy, I think I can get out of that without losing Ruffian, but hey, Wolf Ears, that's terrible. Heal 2 single cast is very good. Big Heart's fine, but having the option to heal here is very nice. And I think now I won't take any unnecessary risks. Oh my god, Prodigy. This combines to kill 1 goblin. This shield saves Ruffian. Prodigy? I think you're fucking cooked, buddy. He's gonna be... I mean, there's no way, right? No chance. That's alright. This is a death spiral for Prodigy because I had to... Oh my god, no way. I need 2 mana, I think. Guys? Am I dead? Am I fucking dead? That can't be right. Well, the heavy hit is worthless. So I think I should be okay. But yeah, back-to-back double triples is not cool. My Caldera is dying actually. Hold on, I might not be okay. 2 shield is not good enough. It has to be 4 shield. 2 shield doesn't do anything. And there's no reason to lock 1 damage mana gain. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose this fight. That's crazy. I don't have the damage. There's no way to finish this. Add Goblin actually killed me. So there's a takeaway from this, and the takeaway is that in this team comp, I think if you start Scoundrel, you kind of have to reroll, right? This unit is so worthless, and my team comp just kind of sucked. There's no way. I'm finished. It's good to fight it out, but I'm finished. Add Goblin was also too much power for these guys to get past. That's shocking, though. I don't really know why I lose this. Just take me away. It seems like this comp should be fine, right? To me, I feel like Rush is not that bad, but this was just unplayable. It stems from losing. What happens here? I lose 2 characters in the last fight. I lost Prodigy. I think so. It stems from locking that heavy dice, thinking I was going to be able to pull lethal. Because Rush is a comp that has to go fast, right? That's the idea without a red. But I think the reality is if you lock in Rush and your team comp has Scoundrel Ruffian, you just have to reroll. Scoundrel Ruffian Prodigy is too bad, and Add Goblin is like it's actually just too much HP for these guys to get through. A problem that doesn't exist in Basic, I think, but does actually exist in this team comp, which is just there's too much inconsistency in your starting team to win. I wonder if I don't greed for the chest if I live this. I think I might. Oh well, I don't really care about losing that run. Like, sure, it sets me back 5 runs, whatever. I will go back to just playing the game normally now, and we'll just play Basic all the time. But I've wanted to play Rush. It just never really showed up at a time that I could take it. That team comp actually seems not very good, because, I mean, I just died in Fight 3, so, you know. It changes, it's unfamiliarity, it changes a lot about how the game plays, and there's not, if you're trying to win every run, you need to be really comfortable with what you're doing, and there's not really a good reason to go, okay, well I'm gonna play this new comp that changes the rules of how the game plays, and you can all write your comments, streamer, you misplayed here, you misplayed here, you misplayed here, sure, whatever, man. The difference is that if I was playing Basic there, I would have lived that, no problem. And if playing Rush there, the comp just kind of fell apart. Probably should pick Barbarian too, because he's safer than Caldera. But I didn't realize I was at risk. You're never at risk of dying at the start of the run. Okay, third turn carrier, ghostly monsters, fewer rerolls, sickly. I will play sickly. Although, look at this comp. Oh my god. Sickly lost, by the way. But third turn carrier is terrifying. This curse is so scary for this comp. Is it? I'm gonna take it. I ranked this as, like, cautiously okay. I think this curse is actually horrific, but I need to see it for myself. And a lot of early game streaking is just going to be seeing it for myself like this, I think. Let's just see what it looks like to play third turn carrier, see what it looks like to play Rush. And the ultimate moral of playing Rush is that there's no reason to expand outside of the norm, but I still think it was fun to try. Maiko Armorer. I mean, Ally's so terrible that I'll just play Armorer. It's fine. If Maiko was a better unit, I would play the blue there, but Maiko is not good, and Armorer is better than the garbage that I already have. Yeah. Now watch here how different this is gonna look. Obviously it changes a bit because my team comp is different, but so the reality of that situation is that even with perfect information, I would always lose there because I don't really want to re-roll that cool starting comp that I haven't gotten to play before. I don't know what's more likely, but I'm just gonna roll. Okay, I hit the heavy. I wasn't sure if that was the most likely the way to play it. The most likely way to end up killing this thorn here. Hard to say. I got cyanide pill. Cool. Bone charm quiver. I guess I go bone charm. It's okay. I can see this fight being a little challenging to kill before the guy spawns in. Should have done the trick and pulled out the dice from underneath. Oh well. Not a big deal. I think we should kill before the carrier. The struggle point here is going to be first boss, I think. I need some good damage. Which, maybe this curse is bad as well? It could be. And I feel like 1v1 versus a carrier I should do fine. I should have rolled this. He's not that scary, really, if he's alone. He's only bad if he comes in and starts spamming me with poison. And that's only if the fight isn't fully decided yet, also. So, lots of onlys to say. I think this carrier is not too bad, but he is 10 HP that I have to chew through before the next one spawns. What? He's not dead? Oh, he's on 6. My fault, I thought that was lethal. He's on 6. Now he's dead. Absolutely not. Gonna take Hat Buckle, Wolfear's Hat Student? No. Gladiator's fine. No biggie. It's cyanide pill. That's fucking awful. I don't really want to play Shield 4 here. I would like to roll Smith plus Gladiator's hit sides. No engage for me. I just need to do damage to this thing, but I can't be too fast with it, I guess. Right, like if I roll down and miss there, it's quite bad. So, it's okay. Here's my engage side. I'd like 2 mana. Okay. Can't always get what you want. I'm kind of rolling like shit on loss, though, I feel. What is Mend? Mend does set a hero's HP to 5. If I have to Mend on this turn, it's fine. Yeah, alright. He's on 10. Yeah, this is the sort of setup that kills you in the 3rd turn carrier, right? The troll is just unkillable because my team can't roll anything good. And then carrier comes in and kills me off. But I think I should be okay. And yeah, I'll be okay. Just a little tough, but that was like a worst case outcome and I still lived, so I think it was fine. I guess if he did 1 poison to all, this would be a little harder. But he didn't, so I'm not going to dwell on it. I think Autumn Leaf is okay for armor. I'm willing to play it. There's nothing wrong with this. The odds are that a 2 isn't going to be much better than this is, so we can play it and see how we do. +1 on... This is like a snake kill, probably. No, it's gotta be a top pseudo kill. That's fine. Hopefully I can pick up something that does more damage though, because I'm getting to turn 3 pretty consistently, which is a bad thing. And I think we might find ourselves... We might need to be a little picky with the rest of this run. That's what I'm thinking, right? I might need to be like a lot more aggressive, because this is what can be really bad. Carrier just rocks up and slams 1 poison all. This can be trouble. Hold, I'd like to do 4 first. Thankfully, we just did 10 damage. Good job, Gladiator. God bless. And now we have guaranteed lethal. Sparky Fae. Fae Armorer double boosting is kind of cool, but I don't think it's good enough. I will play Sparky. Just know that if you're like a diehard Fae fan, I think Fae Sparky or Fae Armor is a viable world. Like, it's not the worst pickup, basically. Hey, I hope I didn't just reroll dodge. I wasn't looking, I was yapping. I might have just rerolled dodge. It's okay because I have Bone Charm, but also not okay because, like, that's embarrassing. There's no actual reason to do this, is the thing. I should just let Lost die. I have the Bone Charm, but I didn't go through the thought process that leads us to this play. I just kind of was yapping and not paying attention, which is bad. Learn Flare. Sure. I think Juice is worthless. Self-cleanse to the left side. I think Learn Flare is much better. It's a good stand-in if I get stuck on like a really bad blue. It's almost okay. Almost. Emphasis. Because like if you're on like Ace, right, or Artificer, then you have a way to at least get some value conversion offered. Okay, fine. I could have zapped too. Ooh, eek, ah. Ooh, okay. This is a random. So why is this going to be a random? Let's talk about it. Ninja sucks, first and foremost. This character is very bad. Enchanter also is not very good. Enchanter Sparky is actually kind of valid, though. I think if there's one character in the universe that Enchanter plays okay with for blues, it's Sparky. Because Sparky has this side, and you can flip for it. I'm actually kind of down. I'm thinking about it. This unit's so bad, though, at 6 HP. But is it worse? It's probably worse than Priestess. Priestess is just kind of mid. Okay, and I think Ninja's bad because we're already locked in on 3 characters that Ninja does not play well with, so we can random here. Yeah. I think I would rather have Enchanter over Medic, but it is close. You can have the Cyanide pill. This Medic unit is just really worthless. Brings almost nothing to the table. 2 regen is fine. I need to shift mentally into a wolf and then into a person who's playing better. The main issue with Medic is that I think that Renew is really worthless. I guess it's good for Lost, but yeah. Renew just doesn't really bring anything worthwhile to the table. However, Medic just back-to-back high rolled. Pardon me. So, I don't mind. Eggshell for zeroed. It's pretty good when it works. Like, this item has a lot of potential. What about Whiskers, though? I think it's pretty bad here. I just skipped over Ninja, so I don't really want to pick this copycat item. I'll take a perspective pick. Zeroing out Barbarian or Warlock are both very good outcomes. And high rolling like mad on Sparky. Three, 2. Just looking at killing a carrier instead, maybe. I doubt it. Although if I want my Lost to live, I do have to kill this carrier off. Okay. Bear with me while I figure this out. I think it's best to go like 2 burst, kill. Yeah, it always ends up the same. And of course, of these 2 options, I would much rather kill off my Lost. That's not actually a question. Because Lost has the immune to dying, or no penalty for dying effect. So why would I ever do anything else? This Bone Charm has kind of clutched. I wasn't super excited to pick it up when I was offered it, but it's doing great stuff. And I am okay here. One second. I need to plug in my phone. I've been meaning to do it since I started recording. I've just been forgetting. Now I've remembered. This is a lot of poison, and I feel like these carriers could kind of snowball away from me a little bit. The good news is I'm growing. Okay, the carriers actually cannot snowball away from me. They're guaranteed dead now. This armorer, he locked in. This autumn leaf shit popped off. Juggler's Spellblade. Armor or Spellblade is very good. Spellblade also makes up for the little bit of mana deficit that I'm missing for Sparky. This is for sure Spellblade. Yeah, like definitely Spellblade here. And I'll Bone Charm. I think Bone Charm Spellblade is fine. Triple Pseudo Double Grave. Yeah, I didn't low roll at least. I reroll. Well, I'm low rolling. Could have been worse. We can do... I was looking to kill a Pseudo with this, but it's not actually that important, I guess, on this turn to kill a Pseudo. Primarily, I just want to go, like, zap, and then I can zap again next turn. You know what? This medic unit might be better than I think, because we have 2 useful sides, at least, on turn 1. Regen 2 isn't bad. And 2 mana is obviously very good. Can ignore these Pseudos potentially. Don't really need to. It's all rather strange, right? Okay, kill you, kill you. I can't kill this last Pseudo though, but third turn carrier has not been killing me. He looks scary, but he's not actually that bad. You can just regen out of this. I think I should kill the Pseudo, don't you? This seems like it. What if I just win? Do you think lethal's good here? The leaden handle. This would almost always be a hard no. But Spellblade leaden handle is good. I'm gonna pass because I think the spiker is just too hard. And ordinary triangle's fine. Treasure chest is kind of mid. I do have this extra item though. Take it. I think it does okay. Because we can just plant this on Sparky. 4 damage mana gain is game winning. And I could even take off Flare in certain fights. I need to take that off in longer fights though, that 4 damage single use. It's not good to single use. Alright, well, just fucking terrible turn 1. This fight can stall me out super hard and then I just die to carrier stacks. Never mind, I can also just high roll my 4 damage. Alright, medic. I would say fuck you, but it's to be expected at this point. I can't really be mad. Don't hate the player, you know? In 2.0, I actually have lethal here. In 3.0, I do not. In 2.0, Weaken used to just set you to 0. Which would make this let me kill the Wiz. Alas. We're not in 2.0 anymore. You go into the negatives now. 1 damage is 2 damage. 2 damage is 4 damage. And I think I'll win. Okay. Captain Keeper. I will play Keeper, of course. It's a shame about the Smith, but whatever. In every other fight, we would be talking about playing or taking this treasure chest off, but into Baron, you can just, like, 5 damage mana gain is close to just killing Baron. If I hit it, that is. Oh, we also get Keeper Spellblade Steel comboing. That's very good. I can just pick an enemy and kill them. I should not get lost here trying to force down Baron. Does Flare kill him? No, it doesn't. Okay. It'd be kind of cool if it did, but that would also be ridiculous. Oh, okay. I thought I had to kill this ghost because it was killing Medic, but the other ghost is also killing Medic. Is there ever a world where you do this play? No, okay, it always works out to be not quite. I was looking for a zap kill there, but nah, it doesn't pan out. It's not even that good. No, this sucks because your medic's dying. Okay, just wanted to look at it. It's worth checking if it's good. 2 damages, 3 damages, flare. Set the ghost to 1 is fine. I do take exert on 3 characters, but I'm not really that scared. It doesn't strike me as all that bad. The carrier's coming though. I'll lock the steal. If I roll copycat, I go in. Otherwise, I just chill. Okay. Well, I guess someone does have to exert here to make sure my medic doesn't just drop dead. And that's gonna be Gladiator. That's fine. Not the end of the world. 2 regens good and 5 shields good. I'd like to hit my left side sometime, Sparky. You think that's possible? Maybe not. Probably a little bit better if I play in a way that doesn't let one of my characters die. Just a thought. Just a thought. Seems reasonable to me. I can renew and get crazy value out of that in this fight, which is something that I never thought I'd have to say. But Sparky's choking super hard. And yeah, it's starting to look a little dire that he's never gonna hit. Just give it a sec here. I definitely want this 2 mana. That looks correct. And then I don't even have to exert. I should, as a result, be able to finish the carrier before the next one spawns. That's the hope anyway. I'm thinking, sorry. Okay. Need to keep 1 mana. The second carrier is going to spawn. I needed 1 mana. Oh no, he doesn't spawn. He doesn't spawn. The poison finishes. Alright. All good. I think all-inning Baron is safer there, but I can get through that with no deaths pretty consistently. Enhance Wand. Not super good. Silver Pendant's probably better. Gives me big steal plays for Keeper. Now if Sparky hits this 5 damage mana gain, fights do end, but he's just not really hitting it, I fear. Am I supposed to settle for 1 here? I guess. By the way, if you're curious, I've seen people comment this a few times. I just want to make sure I make it clear. This is not a play. You're not allowed to do this. Imbue is only on damage sides. This is a shield side. Don't worry, I forgive your ignorance. I just wanted to let you know. Don't comment. Actually, you know what? You can still comment Imbue Repel. Screamer missed Imbue Repel. It's great for the numbers, so feel free to keep commenting that. Just know that it doesn't work. For when it matters for you, just be aware. Oh, they're actually all hitting different targets. Weird. Veteran, Prophet. Veteran's really bad here, so it's fine to play Prophet. Medic is also terrible, and Prophet is good, so yeah. Veteran's bad here because I have Keeper and I have this steel item. I would really like a character with steel in this position. I can roll for mana, I feel. He hit, finally. What a play. I wonder if I shouldn't roll for mana there on Prophet. Curious. Oh, I should imbue and just kill the War Chief for 6. Killing this Basilisk is always annoying. And Prophet is a little worse since we can't stall in these fights as well. But that's alright. Because spamming regen isn't really a great line into infinitely spawning carriers, is it? Not my favorite play anyway. 3 damage charged. First of all, we do engage. 3 damage charged, 4 damage charged. First, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm overly afraid of carriers. One carrier on turn 3 is not the world-ending Avenger level threat that it needs to be, or that I treat it as. It's just kind of bad. It's not the end of the world, though. I'll live. Yeah. Sure. I actually probably shouldn't be locking these 5 vitalities. It's going to take a long time to kill these carriers, but the timing actually works out a little better than it seems, right? Because this is lethal for these carriers. They don't actually get the other carrier in if I was unable to finish that. I am down to play Glass Heart. Yeah. Now bear with me here. I know what you're thinking. We just tested this, but I'm gonna try every one of these. I need to know. Like, I need to see it. And there's only one way to see it. Bone Charm. And then we just go like this. Clumsy might actually just solo this fight. I just need to see every interaction, right? Because I have heard that one of them works in your favor. And I need to see it for myself. So let's see. I think it was Heavy Sleeper that someone told me works. So I'm just going to be trying all the other ones now. To see if any of these work for you. Okay, does not work. Good to know. It's still very, very strong. Don't get it twisted. I just think I'm gonna move the Bone Charm away. I have Keeper Prophet, so it should be not too hard if something bad happens to Spellblade to keep her alive. That's what I'm thinking here anyway. Big steel hit. I can maybe just overkill this ghost. Eek. 7? No, I cannot overkill this ghost. Okay, it's fine. I mean, I do still kill the ghost for sure. Just not as good as it seemed. It's a tough roll from Sparky. Can probably overkill this imp, though. These bandits are gonna flee. I am sure of that. And if I'm smart, we can do 2 flare, 2 double kill. There you go. What did I tell you? Assault. This is the scary fight for sure. Barbarian is very good here, though. I know he doesn't get the steel combo I was hoping for, but he's also very good because I get zeroed. Now, no pain. I'm gonna go ahead and take Horde. Actually, I could run it like this for Sparky. We could stay on 4. Right. Okay, I was looking at this to see if there's any reason to take Glassheart off of Spellblade, and I was looking at this to see if I have a line that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 on Basalt. Yeah, I was a little worried about that from Basalt, actually. That is what I was thinking about, is what if he just inflicts death on Spellblade? The answer is I need to roll for something to save Spellblade here. This could be a little bit unfortunate. But you can't really play in fear of this. Like, you can't go, what if I just low roll the biggest low roll of all time? Obviously I lived, right? It's okay. But you can't act like it's gonna happen, I think. It could happen where you get inflicted death and keeper and prophet both super whiff, but it doesn't seem that likely, does it? I'm just gonna lock this so I don't roll into anything weird. 4 damage is 4 damage. Wow, these rolls left me a little bit to be desired, I must say. The good news is I have Sparky here. But I am going to be flaring over, so that's 2 flares into Basalt when I could be playing Soothe. This is a byproduct of this run being... Oh, what the fuck, man? Leave my Spellblade alone. This is all a byproduct, though, of this run being... I need this for Zap. 3rd turn carrier. Without 3rd turn carrier, we would play this a lot differently. But with 3rd turn carrier, I am not going to be stalling fights, even into Basalt, who normally you want to stall into. Wow, what the fuck is this, man? Can we leave Spellblade alone, please? You're on 19. I haven't been allowed to poison because I keep having to roll for mana to survive this shit. I'm gonna roll for the charged. Okay. I will go here. Okay, I do have to kill Slate as well, is the thing. What an annoying fight. Glassheart Spellblade into, like, every single turn Spellblade is being targeted to die. What a fucking pain. Leave my Spellblade alone. And this Barbarian just won't stop rolling 10 damage death. What is wrong with you? Like, what is happening today? This cannot be. How am I passing these turns? Barbarian just goes death, death? That's why I'm locking like this. Like, I'm locking 4 because this guy's fucking griefing. Look at this. There's no way. Thank you. Jesus, man. This shit is not right. What are you dying to? Basalt and this carrier? Call that Basalt and Battery? Don't call that Basalt and Battery. I'm sorry. I locked Spellblade there. I need to start taking guarantees because these turns are fucking terrifying. I'm taking guarantees like, for sure I have the mana to survive, right? We don't want to fuck around anymore here. They're putting up a very good effort to stop me. And I never rolled a 1. The 1 was Sparky, I would have had it here, but it just kind of never panned out. Am I going into turn 9? I am going into turn 9 here. I think my Barbarian might get what he wants. And the problem is I still end up dying to the Slate at this point. Alright, buddy, fine. Fucking die. Jesus, man. This shit's crazy what I'm looking at in this run. He actually just won't stop rolling it. And if he misses lethal there, I'm in trouble. So I guess I should have put Bone Charm on him. I don't think you can know that this is how this fight's gonna play out, though. This was very unfortunate, just from start to finish. So, you know. I should go rescue. The 3rd turn, I mean, this is the worst case. I just went 9 turns versus Basalt and lived 3rd turn carrier. So this curse is probably not as bad as I made it out. That was fucking crazy, though. Like, actually not real. Greatsword I would normally laugh at, but it's pretty good with Barbarian. Scorpion Tail fucks him up because it's worthless with this eggshell. So you can play Greatsword. No way you take 2 4s there. Here's your Bone Charm, you fucking idiot. Yeah, kill him. See if I care. I kind of care. I do care. Sorry. My fault. I care. I'm actually gonna end up re-rolling this Vitality because mana. Yeah, mana's really big here. Vitality was a good lock when I wasn't sure I had a good play to save Barbarian. Now that I have a good play to save Barbarian, it's alright. Actually, can do... Flare is pretty good, yeah. Ooh, I let that poison go through on Spellblade. Is that scary? I wasn't thinking about Spellblade being poisoned here. I guess not scary in the end. I play Weaver here. There's only really one orange I would play over Spellblade at this point. And that is... This can go here. I would play Agent here with Glassheart. Because I already saw Dancer. I'm not going to pick Dancer, of course. Should be a little more aggressive with Weaver on one roll. Because I want to hit charged, yeah. Like that. Exactly. This is 10 damage, kills Demon. 6 probably goes here because I'm going to take a lot of time to crush through this Banshee. Yeah, fine. I was like, maybe I imbue here, but imbue doesn't actually change anything. The breakpoints are all the same. Yeah, I'm sick of this fucking guy. I'm just killing him. Angel Feather Keeper is very good. Helm of Power Barbarian. It's better if I know I'm fighting Hexia, because it's really good into Hexia or Inevitable, but it's pretty bad into the hand. And I think I should probably not play this right. I probably shouldn't play this thinking about fighting Hexia. Angel Feather looks quite good here. I'm gonna go Silver Pendant on Spellblade also. I don't think I need to worry about losing growth value in this run. Let me make it easier to keep the world's most hated character alive. Not by us, but by them. They're fucking on her. I'll roll. Look, Barb, if you're gonna keep rolling this shit, I'm gonna keep killing you. This is just the law of the jungle, buddy. Tell yourself. In game. Probably should put it into Basilisk, though. I don't know. He's zeroed out. He could hit 8s, he could hit 6s. Those would be fine. He just loves hitting these 10 damage deaths. Who am I to stop him? You gotta respect the hustle. And we go Flare. This goes here. The carrier is on his way to my location. That's alright, though. Been pretty lucky with them not rolling the 1 to all, I will say. That's been quite fortunate. 2 damage mana gain gives me 4. Crush, crush. Good enough. It's Hexia. Whoa. Yep, this is gonna be a pass. Big day for Spellblade. Big week for Spellblade, I feel like. Lots of good Spellblade runs lately. I mean, we should crush Hexia, presumably. I have this rescue shield. The only thing I don't have is cleanse. But I'm only 1 dodge away. Wow. I was a little hopeful on the dodge, I'm not gonna lie. Just counting. I'm a little bit off. Okay, so what this means is we're just going to go through and kill off all these imps. My Weaver is going to be worthless for the rest of this fight. And there's nothing you can really do about that. Flare this guy, poison ya. Good enough. Could also poison Hexia for 2. It's actually quite good to get this 2 poison through. Yeah, I can heal Spellblade, it'll be fine. Hexia with no imps is not a particularly frightening fight. You have a 3 mana stick, you could roll Weaver. May as well try. You were close. He was not close. She's on 18. This is 8. Just off. If it wasn't third turn carrier, I would take that play. Alas. This is kind of awkward, huh? Actually not that good. I guess. This does not feel very strong, but my keeper... Alright. We don't have to fuck around here into carrier, it's okay. Self-heal, self-shield is pretty good. Although I think the 0 means that it's going to heal 0. Yeah, so it doesn't actually do anything for me. Is Prophet a paid actor here? There you go. That's better. This 6 goes to the carrier. I guess I'll take the 2, because Keeper's pretty much dead. The Petrify is why. There's no reason to try to keep Keeper here because the Petrify is just putting her out anyway. Now my Weaver unit is the weird part of this. I think I should crush 1. And I think I should actually heal Spellblade then. 2 damage, crush 1. And then 1 burst? Hexia is within striking distance of death now. And third turn carrier shouldn't cost me this run. Triple Petrify when I have no cleanse is pretty dastardly. I do have lethal though. And there's no reason to miss it. Good fight. It looks close, but I don't think it's actually close. This is like a super low roll for my team comp into Hexia, where she goes Petrify, Pain Mirror, Petrify, Petrify. And we still win, so it's all good. I think an interesting episode as a whole. Third turn carrier did not strike me as all that bad. Rush struck me as quite bad though. That team comp. So the biggest problem I think that you face is that when you see, and this is a mental thing for sure, when you see Rush, you click on it and you go like, oh man, how exciting, I get to play this new comp. And then you play worse game plans through because you want to play the new comp. The reality there is now that I've played that comp, what you do in that position is just reroll because that start is too bad. Scoundrel Ruffian, Prodigy, and add Goblin as the curse because you can't play item poison is not very good. And it leads to a defeat, which is fine. I don't really mind losing there. Like I said, if I was on a high streak, I would just not even bother. But I wanted to try it out and see how it played. And the answer was fucking terribly. That shit seemed awful. So what this comes around to is you should not play Rush, because if you roll that comp, you're also looking at dead starting comps as well as dead curses, right? And if you lose a reroll re-rolling because your starting comp was bad, your run now can just roll into 4 dead curses and kill you. So the reality of the situation is just don't pick non-standard party comps. It's quite bad. Maybe magical if you like it, but basic gives us a way to approach 100% win rate, I think, and that is what I'm trying to do anyway. And then third turn carrier didn't seem that bad. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.